They're preparing to move the eastern end of the closure to Peoria Road, which is just right down this stretch. Eugene Police's crisis negotiations team is here, and when we were closer into the complex, their main focus tonight is on the northern edge of the wildfire. He was out grazing in the field when he fell. Typically, it's a pretty great lookout over the city, but not tonight. That's because of all that smoke.
At 11.
2 fires broke out overnight at 2 different houses in the same Corvallis neighborhood. We're now hearing from the victim's daughter. She spoke exclusively to KEZI. He's live in the studio to explain exactly where these evacuations are in place. Andy. They're listed here on your screen, and for more information, you can go to our website. The snow will turn into ice, making this even worse. You do have to drive onto this lot to get to Pete's Drive-In. Walk down this strip along the front of the beach. You see a lot of stores have wooden boards and signs. Student and faculty returned to campus here at Umpqua Community College today.
KEZI 9 News reporter Amber Wilmarth shows us how the collaboration between the dispatcher and the fire crews on scene saved the woman's life.
911, you're reporting the fire at Jefferson? Yeah, I'm on the top floor. I'm not sure I can get out.
A frantic call for help.
These flames are on the back of the roof, and there's lots of smoke, yeah.
From a woman trapped inside this building on 5th and Jefferson. Heidi Ferguson was working the phones that day. She says she heard panic in the caller's voice and stayed on the line.
So we're just going to stay on the phone together. We're going to stay calm, and the guys are all coming to help you, okay?
Ferguson guided the caller through a smoke-filled room to a window where you can see here she was rescued by a Corvallis firefighter.
All right, I'm going to go down. Okay. You're going to come down with me.
Heidi did a really good job of getting the person coached to come out onto the roof where we could get her out.
She's been a dispatcher in Corvallis for 25 years and says she's never had a call quite like this.
I can recall many times where we say, okay, leave. Everybody needs to get it out of the building, evacuate, but none that I can remember actually walking him through this far.
How did it feel when you heard the firefighter's voice?
It's kind of relief, yeah.
A huge sigh of relief for her and the fire crews on scene.
Really happy nobody got hurt, and was really happy with the coordination between our crews and dispatch to take care of what was the most initial issue right out of the gate.
Thank you so much for staying on the line with me and being brave. Thank you. Okay, goodbye. Bye.
Reporting in downtown Corvallis, Amber Wilmarth, KEZI 9 News. I spoke to many people coming out here, walking from downtown Corvallis today to get a look at this site in person. They tell me this is something that will go down in history.
Just crazy, destructive, and just wiping everything out. It's crazy.
On Highway 34, almost anywhere you look, there's water, and a lot of it. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Not even close. And we've been around here since, the 60s. And yeah, it's terrible.
Lou and Kathy Orsi grew up in Corvallis, and they, like many others, walked from downtown to this road closure to soak in the view for themselves.
Came down to check it out and see it firsthand.
The view from the sky is impressive, too. Take a look at this video that ODOT shot, showing the flooding along 34 and in Corvallis. This is why Benton County has declared a local emergency. This will allow the county to be reimbursed if the damage exceeds a certain dollar amount.
So now we're taking a look at our high priority roads and doing damage assessments, particularly for the roads have been underwater, any type of debris and ditches, culverts, against bridges, and then trying to make some immediate repairs as soon as possible to get those roads up and running again.
She says the last time they declared a disaster was in 2012, also due to flooding. It's too soon to say when this highway will open, but for Lou, knowing everyone is safe is enough.
Hopefully everybody's okay and we'll get through it.
It's probably no surprise that Jimmy is an Oregon Duck fan. He lives in Harrisburg, so you can imagine his surprise when these 5 guys walked into his room this afternoon.
Nice to meet you. Jimmy, what's up, man? Ryan Bay, nice to meet you, dude.
5 Oregon Duck football players did some important work off the field.
All right, let's go.
They stopped by to visit Jimmy Holland.
Pretty cool. Big surprise.
The 16-year-old was hit by an alleged drunk driver near Harrisburg about a month ago and lost his leg.
The only thing I get pains out of is my arm. I broke my arm and my foot. And I get phantom pain sometimes, but that's about it.
The players say the second they heard about Jimmy, they knew they wanted to stop by.
I think we just really need to take situations like this that happen in our community and really just be there for our community.
For Jimmy, it might have meant a lot if we came by, and it could definitely boosted his spirits, and that alone gave us all the reason just to come by.
Ryan Bay, Brady Aiello, Shane Lemieux, Jacob Breland, and Charlie Landgraf did not show up empty-handed either. They rounded up shoes, gloves, and other mementos. Jimmy's mom, Jennifer, says she's been amazed how the community has stepped up to help their family.
The outreach from the players, the community, it is so amazing to see everyone and how they've taken our family and just made him their priority. It fills our hearts. So.
And Jimmy wanted to say thank you too for all of the support.
I appreciate what they're doing for me. Didn't realize how many people love me.